the Torah gave us 3 regalim. Chag HaMatzot, Chag HaShavuot, and Chag HaSukkot. All their names are in plural. Why are the names of these holidays in plural? So we can explain. Chag HaMatzot is because we eat a lot of matzot. One matzah, we're not going to eat one matzah, but let's say you need to have the 3 matzot. So you have matzot, it's plural. Shavuot, weeks. One Shavuot is in the singular, and in plural, Shavuot. We count 7 weeks from Pesach until Shavuot. There are 7. We have 49 days that we're counting the Omer, and those 49 days we have. That's why we call the holiday Shavuot in plural, because it's not 1 week; it's a few weeks. However, Sukkah, this is where we can get stumped, because there are very few people that I know. I've seen some people have a sleeping Sukkah and eating Sukkah. But most of us only have 1 Sukkah. So if we only have 1 Sukkah, then why are we referring to Sukkot as a holiday in a plural term? It should have been Sukkah, just 1 Sukkah. The Gemara learns the dimensions of the Sukkah from the fact that we have extra vavs, so Sukkot. But that's I think we need a little bit more. The Bnei Sachal, it's a sefer on Chassidut a little bit. The Bnei Sachal explains. He says there's such a thing called Sukat Oro Shel Leviatan. The Leviatan was a big whale. This Leviatan, HaKadosh Baruch Hu salted the skin of the Leviatan, and he's saving it for when Mashiach comes, Bezrat Hashem. All the tzaddikim are going to be at this humongous meal in a sukkah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to build, that is going to be made out of the Sukkot or Shel Leviatan, out of the skin of this Leviatan. What's this Leviatan? The Gemara in Bava Batra, Daf Ayin Daled Amud Bet, says that Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Rav. Rav Yehuda said in the name of Rav, every creature that God created, every creature that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created, was created with 2. Zachar, male, and a female, in order so that they should be able to reproduce. The world has to continue. These Leviathans were so big that if they would have even had the chance to mate and start multiplying, they would have destroyed the world with their size. It would be impossible for the world to continue. So what did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do? This the Gemara says. What did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do? He took the male and he made it. He took away its option of reproducing. It took away that cheshek, that will. So this way it should not be ever in pain. Took away this concept of being able to reproduce. Took it away. And the female one, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, took it and salted it and is saving it for the tzaddikim. On Sukkot, we're asking from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Al-Chamanu, Izakenu, Leshev, Sukkot, Oro Shel Leviatan. On Sukkot, we say that. HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give us the merit that we should have the zechut to sit in the Sukkah of the Leviatan. The Gemara tells us that every tzaddik is going to have a separate area over there based on how big of a tzaddik he was. Those are going to get front seats. Those are going to even have to stand. But we're all asking for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, let us be in the Sukkot Or. The Bnei Sachal says that a person who builds a sukkah in this world will be zocheh. He brings us down from that one of the Paitanim wrote this down. I don't know the source for it, but he says that a person who sits down and who builds a sukkah and sits inside a sukkah is going to merit in Sukkot Oro Shel Leviatan. He's going to have that zechut. So he says, so now whenever a person builds one sukkah, he's really having two sukkot. What's the second sukkah? The second sukkah is the sukkah Torah shel Vatan le'atid avo bezrat Hashem, the sukkah of the tzaddikim, in that great meal, everybody's going to sit in the sukkah Torah shel Vatan. That's what we're referring to. So now we have two sukkot. But whenever somebody tells you, if you do this, you're going to get that, there's got to be a catch. It doesn't work that if I tell you, you build a sukkah, so you're going to get the sukkah Torah shel Vatan. It means that you have to sit in the sukkah. But sitting in the sukkah, a person, God forbid, can completely ruin the definition of sitting in a sukkah. For example, sitting the sukkah, which we know is referring to like the HaKadosh Baruch Hu's hug. What is a sukkah? A sukkah, you need 7 tefachim, by 7 tefachim, by a tefach, that's the third wall, and there you have a kosher sukkah. It's like an arm hugging, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us a hug. The sukkah, this pure, holy place, if a person's gonna not speak divrei Torah over there, and instead he's gonna speak about who knows what, on sukkah, how is he going to be able to merit to sit in the sukkah Torah shel Vatan? He might be able, let's say he will, he's going to sit all the way in the back row. He's going to be squished. Who said he's going to... The idea of sukkah is that a person has to purify himself in the sukkah. A person has to say divrei Torah when he's eating in the sukkah. When a person, you can't do dishes in the sukkah, it's not proper. So therefore, the same way we can't do dishes and clean things in the sukkah, a person also has to be clean in himself. A person has to be able to be wise and treat the sukkah with the right and correct holiness and purity. That's what we need to do for the sukkah. A person will be able to have himself in a spiritual holy place when he comes to the sukkah in a way that he's gonna say divrei Torah, he's gonna sing the songs of Sukkot, v'samachta b'chagecha, ata b'chaltanu mikol ha'amim, different songs that people sing, and we're gonna sing these harachamanu hu yakim lanu tzukah David onofel, these different songs that people sing in the sukkah, things that are purified, things that are kadosh inside the sukkah. A person then can be able to be zocheh v'sukkah Torah shel Vatan. Bezrat Hashem, I pray we should all be zocheh to sit b'sukkah Torah shel Vatan, Bezrat Hashem, and the zechut of our mitzvah of sukkah should stand for us to merit that sukkah Torah shel Vatan. Chag Sameach.